this is going through your wardrobe, dressmaking, make, do and mend.
Yeah.
I used to love that style and these knitted jumpers, they were the ones that used to have the little collar and the tight knitted waist, about 6-inch band you knit for the waist of them.
That was part of dressmaking again. But we didn't have a book. We had a pin cushion that was filled with sawdust, and the cloth was put round it and sewed on the other side, and the pins were stuck in it, and the pins were all, you know, sort of, and you select the pin you wanted for the special job.
We had to make our own, and you made your own with a small piece of, like this here. This is what you would make your needlework, and you had to take care of that, because if you didn't have that when you come into the school, into your class, you used to get into serious trouble.
She had a collection of patterns. She used to buy a magazine, and in it invariably was a dress pattern, and they were on a white background with blue pattern on, which ironed off. You know, you'd spread the actual pattern out onto the cloth and turn it so that you got the bias you wanted, you know, the weft and warp of the thread of the clothes, and the way you wanted the dress to fall. It depended a lot on just where you laid the pattern.
But you put this on your piece of cloth. It was a piece of linen, and you ironed that, and then you had all your different cottons, and you gradually filled them in. So you made tablecloths.
I was taught to sew socks with like a mushroom-shaped piece of wood, which you push up into the sock, which would stretch the material over, and you get hold of it, the material's left, and then it's weft and warp again. It's going in and out, all the threads going across. So you do them one way first, and then you go the other way in and out them, and that would patch the sock.
It wasn't only for darning. It wasn't only for darning socks. Now you used to darn. You used to darn men's long johns with these.
Yes.
Now, and Liberty bodices as well, because you used to have the old suspenders on the Liberty bodices, and we very often used to pull them, and of course you got a hole at the top, so you had to sit with these, like the mushroom we call it, and darn them, and you had to be just so, you had the tiny little stitches that was going across the top, and then you worked another row, and that's how you filled it, and then you done crisscross the whole way up until you filled the hole perfectly, and that was how we darned our socks and our underclothes.
That was one of our another jobs. We had to hold the skein up to the person that was doing the ball, turning it into a ball, because it wasn't manageable otherwise.
And you used to get a black pencil and
Get your friend.
get your friend
Stand you on the table and
to come down to make a heel, a narrow heel, and then a black line right up the leg as far as you got, because your clothes were longer then, and you nearly always tight skirts with a split up the back of your skirt, and that used to show the seam of your stocking. But if it rained, you've had it, because you used to have patches running all down your legs.